Yo, okay, recap of today. So today was a bit of a weird one in terms of my accounts. I'll explain what I mean. But overall, the trading day was very easy, and there was an A plus setup, which I'll show you that you should study. Right. So obviously Monday, no news Monday, so we're pretty cautious anyway. But we come in. Always on Mondays, you should be looking if there's a new week opening gap. There is today, and we actually do leave it, right? We don't run it until AM, which is brilliant. Usually we'll fill it, sometime Asia or London, but we didn't today. Pushed up, right? Swept out. It's 4 hour high here, and then we start trading towards it, right? So that's our clear draw is the new week opening gap, which is this line here, right? Now this is my main account, obviously my only past account at the moment. As you can see, I made 320, which is a nice healthy winning day. This is my third winning day. I need two more for another payout, and obviously I'm at 53.9. So if I can get two more and then get the balance above four, that will be another max 2k payout, which would be nice. And that's obviously the main thing, right? The other trades I took were evals, which is obviously, yes, it's important. I need to start scaling now, but this is obviously more important. This is real, right? And what I took for this was I actually took a trade. I took actually a trade before open just because of my confidence in this NWOG. And what I took, I believe, was this, right? This was the 5 minutes. So I see as we put in this high resistance high up here, right? This is during London, and that's the thing. I do look when it's a new NWOG, new opening gap. I do look for trades during London, right? Because obviously of how likely it is to get hit. Obviously I could have held it fully for 9R, but I didn't. I think I just held it to like this low. It's all I needed. So basically, yeah, we put in this high resistance high, trade lower, then we come up, kind of rebalance this range here, from this to here, and then from this range, come up here, rebalance here, tap it, 5 minute gap, we get a strong 5 minute displacing candle, enter short there, stop up there, and then yeah, just over 2R. I think it was actually a bit more than that. I think it was like 3R. I can't remember what it was, but I think I risked like $80 maybe, so probably just above 3R, somewhere like that, right? Anyway, so that was that trade. Then just locked out, right? Done for the day before open on that account. Bang, lovely, right? Then my two evals I had half past, I took losses on, and this is very frustrating, but I will explain, right? I hit 1.2k loss. Obviously they're not gone, but it's very unlucky. I'll explain what happened. So coming into the day, obviously my draw is this new week opening gap, right? Now what I'm looking for is a Judas short, right? I'll look on the 30-second chart off of open. What do we get? Okay, we get this. We get movement up, and we get this displacing candle inwards. This is where I shorted, right? Short here, had my stop. Originally it was up there, but then when we took these lows, I trailed it. It's like there. Target the MWOG. Now, the part of the MWOG I targeted was this body close, because that's really what you should target. But then obviously you have the wick, right? Because obviously the wick's been filled, so realistically it's the NWOGs from the body to body. So it's something like that, but obviously you do have the wick that should get taken as well. And basically what went wrong was I took this on both my evals, right? And obviously the target was there, but I think my $1,500 day was like, it was like there or something, right? It was a few points lower, not many. When we were down here, I think I was up like 1,300, and then it just reverses, hits my break even, which is very, very annoying. Obviously, it's annoying because the trade did play out to a T for a nice 2R, but obviously the issue was I needed to hold for longer, right? Which is annoying. And technically you say, "Oh, take it there." Like, yeah, I should have just went in more size. I know that now, right? If that ever happens again, I'll just size up to make sure my TP's where my TP should be. But I just thought, what are the chances? We literally ticked the NWOG and we just reversed, right? Anyway, so after we done that, I got to stop break even. When we come back down here and then displaced higher, I think I can't remember what I took. I took two other trades, because obviously that was a break even, and then took two losses. I think I got back into shorts right here, and then I got stopped, and then I tried to get back into longs like somewhere. It was somewhere off this range being respected. I don't know if it was. I think it was here. I got back into longs here to the 930, because this looked really good, right? We reswept the low that we just chopped, right? It was a very choppy session, but yeah. And then basically I bought another account That was my 2 that I copy traded. But then I bought another eval today, and I half passed that with this long here. It was like this one, I think, and then it was to target these highs here or something, right? I think it was a bit of a better entry, and I think it was a 30-second displacement. Yeah, it was like there. It was something like that. Like 3R, I risked about 500, so that seems about right. I took that long, which that's the long I wanted. But I tried to get it here, and it looked really good here. Resweep of the low, displacement higher, kind of a V shape. But we obviously were just very choppy and wanted to go lower again, which is fine. On a normal day, you take the loss and you re-enter. That's good. But obviously, because it was the evals and I took a loss before, I hit the 1200 daily loss limit, so I couldn't take any more. So that's fine, right? So I've got these accounts. They've got like $900 drawdown left, and they're obviously already in profit, which is nice. So I've got $900, but I need to make less, and I need to make 2,700. So if I just basically take a decent win, make 1,500, I'll be back to where I was, but even better. So hopefully we get it tomorrow. But if I blow them, I blow them. And obviously we've got this third one now that's half past, which is looking nice. Not that one, this one. Then obviously, like I say, the most important account, which we're up 320 on, is this one, right? So that's the trades. I think the short was absolutely beautiful. And I think this long was really good. But then I also think this long was really good too, if you were to take it something like this. Because look how high resistance that low looks compared to how low resistance all this looks. I think this is a very good trade, and it's very unfortunate that it loses. But then obviously, as you can see, because it's such a good trade, the draw is right. And then when we get the resweep, you can enter again if you wanted to, and you could capture the win. But then we're just very, very choppy. So it's a bad-ish session, but one good short and one good long. But unfortunately, I just got caught up on my funded in this price action here. And it's very unfortunate that I can capitalize on this short because it was perfect, but it played out perfectly how I wanted to, and I entered on it perfectly. I just felt, if I'm up I was up like 1,400. I was like, say my TP was here, but then 1,500's here. You just think, you may as well hold it. The chances it reverses right at your exit is very, very low, but unfortunately today was one of the days it did happen. So yeah, but that's today.